What's up guys, it's Captain Productions on the second channel here with a weekly update which I've not done in 2 weeks. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, which is the Comic Con slash birthday haul, why not go check that out? Let's get our update points. So given we've not done one of these in about 2 weeks, I have 18 update points to go for. Let's go for the first point, what I did this week. So this week's given being an average week. I've not done much since the last update. Although since last Sunday, which would have been the last update, but I've just been so busy that I wasn't able to do one. I'll admit I've not been at work this week, because I had like a couple of sick days, and I've been using holidays and stuff because it was my birthday during that, so I took those days off. But that's really about it. Point number 2, the main channel. So basically, what you've got over here is what you've got coming this week on the main channel. I'm going to review on one of the classic 2011 Ninjago sets. Focus, which is good because I've never done 2 other Ninjago sets, so I thought it'd be fun to do another one and to do one of the originals. And also, I intend to have this week, or even though I've not done it in a couple of weeks, Figure Friday, episode 101, and it's going to be the 2014 Stormtrooper redesign. On to our next point. It's coming this week. Well, I've got a few things I would maybe do this week. I still haven't talked about any of those set rumours like I've been saying for probably about nearly a month. Hey, I want to talk about this. Hey, I want to do that. Or I don't know why I've not done it. It's like, hey, I want to go in depth on this video, and then you've seen the ones I did go in depth on. I suppose since I've not got pictures that might be saying to me, hey, wait, maybe don't do it because you don't have any images to show yet, but maybe this week, although this week I am back at work, and obviously college launch we'll have to talk about what's going on with college. That's a separate update point itself. I went to Comic Con. So, yeah, I went to AMC Comic Con, which was great. I went for 2 days with my friend Killer T1. You may have seen the whole video where I showed you what I got, but I'll remind you of what I bought. Really good experience. We did go as cosplay. He went as a character from one anime, Demon Slayer. I went as the Joker. So that actually was quite fun, very interesting. Definitely an experience that, hey, I would definitely go again. In fact, we've already looked into more events. I didn't really get any footage there, to be honest. Mostly pictures, but I may make a slideshow video of my pictures from there to upload to here just to add some extra content. The next point is my display. So the display is kind of, some parts have varied back, some parts have stayed the same, but here's where from here upwards it gets different. So I got all these display cases as part of a haul video. I didn't show them in my whole video. Basically, these came with another set that I bought, and I've got 2 more in that bag. And this one, I took all the cards out the back of them because so they wouldn't be for those exact minifigures. And I thought, let's put some of my rare and expensive minifigures in these cases, and it looks really good. It's turned out very well, and I like the way it looks at the back of my shelf. The stuff in front of it, since the minifigures are kind of random, I've put a few random sets in front of it, just to continue that kind of look. Also here we've got Tatooine, which I've never really done it on this top shelf, and here is where it gets crazy. We've got all this Imperial stuff, and then my new favourite set, the Death Star. So yeah, I got this. Technically at Comic Con, a guy at Comic Con was basically selling a whole bunch of Lego, and he went, oh here, listen, I'm doing some online auctions on eBay if you want to check those out. And basically we went from there to me bidding and winning this Death Star at 250 quid. Very happy, all minifigures complete. I have displayed it in a way where I've added a lot more minifigures, but still over a really cool set. So I got that at Comic Con. Technically, and there's I got this R2D2 which just turned on and stuff, and I got the Anakin / Luke's lightsaber hilt. Anyone in the comments says spray, I'll rip your head off. And I've got some TIE fighters and stuff up here, but looks really cool. Added some extra Imperial stuff next to it. Very happy with it overall. Moving on to our next point is I bought a Death Star, which I don't know why I added that as another point. Yep, I finally got one of my childhood dream sets, being the 2008 Death Star. Who knew? I traded my sealed sets, so if you guys remember, over here I had 3 sealed sets. One was a Mandalorian, the Child Brickheads, and that was a polybag from Mario, and the other was an Easter promotion. I traded that for a bunch of stuff at Comic Con to try and not spend too much. After buying the Death Star on the first day, I didn't want to go too nuts, so I traded those sets for this R2D2 who does turn on and junk, which I showed in the whole video. So very cool R2D2. I'd say it was worth the trade. And I've technically started another sealed collection, so I want to go back to doing that. But none of those sets were really worth anything. It's like the Mandalorian child brick sets thing was going to be Lego. Apparently planning to keep that around another year and a half. I wasn't holding on to it that long. And that's on top of the additional time I would have to wait for it to go up in value. Our next point is Lego investing. So yeah, this is what I have. I technically got this as part of my birthday, but I'll get into that thing in a minute. I don't know if I have the. I mean, it's a really cool gift. I don't know if I have intention of opening it. I mean, if I do open it, well, this will make a good review item, but I'm not really too sure where I stand on that. See, obviously you guys can. I turned all that into those boxes. I thought that was quite cool. I don't know if I really want to add it to my display. Like, I have some non-Star Wars stuff, but it's very little non-Star Wars stuff. So, yeah. But Lego investing will continue. I'm actually going to start storing them under my bed at some point. Because I got off a plan, any sets that I want that are non-Star Wars that I can afford to buy new in the box will go under my bed until I have room for them when I get my own place. That way if I buy them now cheaper, I don't have to, that string from my phone case was hanging there, I don't have to pay double for them in a few years. So, the TikToks are back, so yeah, I have a TikTok account for this channel which has existed since what, last April? Maybe it's existed a year now, I'm not actually sure, something like that. Made one earlier today basically saying what's happening this week on my YouTube channel, and I'm planning to continue more on there because, see, when I was posting on there every day, my YouTube channel growth was good, and when I stopped posting, like, it helped, it sent more people towards the channel, basically it promoted the channel quite well and stuff, so I thought, yeah, let's continue doing that. It's like, I keep forgetting, I scroll through it sometimes endlessly just on the Lego pages, but I've not been posting. My goal was at least 2 a week, and it's ideas, I need to come up with some ideas for it. So, my thoughts on the Force Ghost mold. So if you guys have seen the thing that's floating around, apparently it's a Force Ghost mold, I don't like it. What's the best thing to compare it to? Alright, so we have the mold, which has existed since 2010, so 12 years now. It's the Han Solo and Carbonite mold. Now, this is what I would compare it to, is all the handles, so there's now, I don't know if that's an actual thing that Lego's come out with. I've not watched any recent rumour videos or Lego updates, but everyone's saying it's official. I hope to God it's not, because it looks ugly. You can't, this is the best thing just for a comparison. Yeah, it's ugly, you can't move the minifigure or pose it, I just don't like it. My thoughts on the Kenobi trailer. So this point has spoilers, I only saw it properly this morning. So if you guys have not seen the Kenobi trailer, please click off repeat. So I really do like the fact that we're seeing the Inquisitors again from Star Wars Rebels, because I really did like the Grand Inquisitor, and obviously he has that line, some things are far more scarier than death. That line he says to Kanan for throwing himself into that explosion. Was that character I'd like to see more of? We also get, I think it's the fifth brother, who's going to be played by the same actor that played Han in Fast and Furious, which is quite cool. Then we have some other Inquisitor, like Force users. I'm not sure who that is. It's like, I think it's just a new character they'll come up with. Really cool thing though. College change. So this might affect Friday videos from the main channel, which are already a struggle at the best of times. I was meant to do that Ninjago set this week on Tuesday, but I filmed that when it arrived on Tuesday, and yet that's the box the Death Star came in. And the problem I had, right, was, what's the best way to put this? I wasn't smart enough to upload it on Tuesday. I forgot to do it until like late during Wednesday. So technically that was like the rare occasion we do a Wednesday video. The change of colleges, they're going to have me, usually it was on Zoom, so I could on my break I could film it. It's now going to, which sometimes didn't always work, and I want us to be in the building 9:15 in the morning, so it's like, then it's straight back here. By the time I travel back and stuff, it's like, I'm going to have to upload them later, so I don't want to put Paper Friday on another hiatus, because it is currently on one, and it's not intentional, but I don't have to do it again. So, yeah. Cancelled Lego Store Vlog. So, yeah, the Lego Store Vlog thing has been cancelled, mostly because I did way too much buying lately, and I don't want to spend any more money, so... Oh yeah, just to point out, I did get a couple new minifigures from at Comic Con, other than the Death Star, the lightsaber, and R2-D2, that Wookiee Warrior, I got him. That Rebel Commando right there, I got him. As well as a bunch of custom minifigures which are in there, so I'm not going to go grab them as like cheap, fake kind of custom minifigures, but you can watch the haul video for those. And also I bought that monster over there, so it's like, we cancelled it, because I do want to get the Dark Troopers and stuff, because, oh, some Dark Troopers would be cool. Like, I want to add more Imperials to this, like, my entire Imperial army to that Death Star, I just can't help myself. So yeah, that's cancelled, but I would like to do one at some point this year. Our next point is lack of videos. Lack of videos, right? It's been due to problems. For instance, I've tried to come up with content ideas for reviews, right? Originally, with the budget I gave myself to buy Lego, I was going to buy multiple sets that you've been after so you can have multiple reviews, and also buy one giant ass set, which will account for one video. But me and my friend Hedekiller T1, that's his YouTube name, I'm not going to say his proper name, are trying to figure out ways we can use this in a way that could make multiple videos. So yeah. Let's see, point number 15. What did I get for my birthday? Let's get into that. Cards. Technic Monster Truck. Hairdryer. Jaws t-shirt. Lots of candy. Yeah, so those are some of the things I got. My dad and Dad said they're going to get me some other stuff as well. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Also I got quite a bit of money because I turned 19, so money's kind of like my preferred thing. Right, I might buy some more Lego, who knows, probably not, but there'll be another point covering that. Okay, our next point is Instagram. So, for about a year, I've had a Lego Instagram page, Captain Production 72 Official. I was really good at posting on there until I wasn't, and then it's like I upload every couple, like once or twice a month, and it's ridiculous. So I have things like the pictures when my display changes, when I get a new minifigure, this or that. It's like I've had plenty of opportunities, and I just don't take them. It annoys me. I need to remember to do it more. But obviously, I'm someone with a busy schedule who does a lot of stuff. It's like, for instance, I wasn't able to build that in one go. It took me 3 days to construct that because I do things like college and work, and spot wasn't working this week. But you get the idea. If I was working, it wouldn't have got done in 3 days. But Instagram, I'd like to try and remember I'll put more on, definitely. Our next point is no Lego buying challenge. So I passed my no Lego buying challenge because technically I didn't buy any Lego or get any Lego till the 10th of March. Or complete any. Basically, I didn't fail my challenge. I passed my challenge with flying colours. So yeah. Well, therell be another. I'm thinking about doing that again because I saved up for 3 months and was able to afford a Death Star. And I was thinking, what if I did that again? Wouldn't buy another Death Star because I was going to have the Death Star. But it was like, wait, what other stuff could you afford that you wouldn't be able to afford by just, with, say I get one paycheck and I go, right here, I can have 150 by Lego or 100 or whatever, right? What if I saved up for 3 months again, or what if I done it? What if I saved up till I'm thinking about doing it saving up until maybe August 1st, right? From April to August 1st might be a fun idea, right? Because that's 4 months. Yeah, that's 4 months. Well, any spare money you just put toward a Lego fund, that might be cool. I say April 1st and not now, because maybe there's a few extra things I want to buy in March, who knows. But that's definitely an idea I've come up with, which, although if I do end up going through it, there'll be a video announcing it. And our final point is why I don't like the new Ninjago sets. So I don't really talk about Ninjago that much on here. Well, I think I have more recently than I did before. I don't like the new Ninjago sets. They're not canon to the series, and they all have a generic weird look to them. It's not like where every Ninjago set looks unique. They all kind of... I don't know what I would describe. I don't want to buy stuff that technically I've not seen in the show, right? I don't mind polybags that are like that. For instance, that one over there definitely falls into that category, but any other one that's like that just it disappoints. So yeah. Anyway, we've fit 18 points into less than 15 minutes here. That is a goal. That's a goal and a half. I'm happy with that. So yeah, I plan to do a few videos this week. Keep an eye out for the TikToks. Again, Captain Production 72 on TikTok. Have a look there. Could try and upload a little bit more. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, we can get a couple out within the week.